Right guys, welcome back to another vlog, and I'm just gonna get on with my breakfast right now. It's currently 5 to 10 in the morning, and just gonna show you what I'm eating this morning. So, got these rice cakes here, these whole grain low fat corn cakes or rice cakes, and then what I'm gonna do is something that I hadn't started doing until the other night. I'm gonna put some peanut butter in it. Heard that it's really good, tried it the other night, and it was actually, wouldn't say it was amazing, but you know, I wouldn't say that I hate it either, so I'm going to do that this morning, but I'm going to make sure that I weigh out that on this scale. And so the way I'm going to do that, I'm going to pick however many rice cakes I want of this, which will probably be like 5 or 6, because I want quite a lot, and I think each one's about 6 carbs. So going to the gym fairly soon, probably about 11 or 12, so just get a few carbs in before we go. So I'll probably measure out about 30, maybe 40 grams of peanut butter. So I'll just get it onto the knife and then I'll just scrape it onto the rice cakes that will be on here. So I'll show you that all now. Right, so I've decided to go 6 as I said, and that's the macros that total up on it. So about 34 grams of carbs, which is perfect. Once it's mixed with the peanut butter, that'll be even more carbs. So I've got just under 40 grams of the peanut butter on there, which the macros, this isn't a full day of eating, so I'm not going to bother showing you the macros, but the macros are fairly high, but kind of moderation, you know, fitting it all in there without going too overboard. Got 6 rice cakes there, and they've all got quite a fair slab of peanut butter on top. And of course I need some kind of protein with this, and the peanut butter isn't going to be enough of like a pure protein source, so I'm also going to have 1 scoop of whey, of the Optimum Nutrition whey protein that I have, and that should just be enough to hold me until I go to the gym. And then I'd probably only have that shake for the day. I won't bother having another one after the workout. I'll just have normal lean protein. I'll have something like eggs, tuna, just something that's actually got some kind of like volume and substance to it. So okay, so what I've done for pre-workout today, I have got the regular stuff that I'd use. As you can see in my bag, I've got this Silicor pre-workout there that I would usually use, but I figured I'd mix it up a little bit today. So I got this simple can of Monster there that I had at home. Just put it into this shaker. But if you're going to do this, if you guys decide to do the same thing, especially if it's with one of these Umoro shakers, I would suggest pressing this button every now and then, or just like opening up the lid just to relieve the air a little bit, because the pressure builds up from all the bubbles, and if you don't do that, then it's going to start like leaking out the side, which you do not want. Yeah, Umoro shaker here. If you guys want to find the site for this, I'll put the website link on the screen right now. But yeah, good shaker all round, and yeah, got my Monster in there today for my pre-workout. So if you go and do that, put the lid on that bitch, but press this button here regularly. What's going on, people? Bringing you another local workout commentary here, and before we get started with this, you can tell that I haven't started my workout off with squats, which is what I would usually do. I would usually be warming up for squats and then go in for quite a few sets of squats, keeping the rep range fairly low in order to improve my leg strength. But since I have got a minor injury on my back and I can't really do certain movements like that, including bent over barbell row, deadlifts, I haven't been doing squats for a while, and gotta say I'm actually missing them. I really want to get back into doing them, and this injury, I figured just by not training anything that would kind of affect my lower back, and just sticking with doing stretches in the morning, at night, making sure that my diet just as it needs to be, all in order, so that I can hopefully recover my back. And although it hasn't hurt whilst doing any exercise or anything like that, the pain just hasn't really gone away from like when I wake up in the morning, or when I do certain things like bend over to like lift my gym bag up or something like that. So I've actually called my local chiropractor, I think the same day as this vlog, so a couple of days ago, and I have booked an appointment for the 19th, so roughly like a week or two from now. So I'm going to go there for a 1-hour session. Hopefully he's going to help me find out what the problem is, and we'll be able to take action to recover it as quick as possible. Now I'm hoping they won't say to me that I have to completely back off from training, doing any kind of heavy exercise for a long period of time, because I obviously don't want to do that, but we'll have to see what he says, and I will let you guys know what the end result of having that appointment is. But getting back to this workout, the first exercise that you would have seen there was leg extensions, which I like to incorporate into pretty much any of my leg workouts. What we did with these was started with the first clip that you would have seen was my warm-up, so put the weight fairly light, didn't go to failure, did about 12-15 reps just to get within the rep range that I was going to do for the working sets, but do it with a much lighter weight just to get used to the movement and warm up my muscles. We then moved on to several sets of doing 12 to 15 reps, upping the weight, lowering weight, making sure that the weight is perfect for the kind of contractions that we're doing. You know, played about with it a little bit, did longer contractions, longer eccentrics on the movement, so longer negatives when I'm letting my leg be pulled down by the weight. And then the final set of that, I actually did a drop set, which you would have seen back then, where I did roughly 8 or 10 reps with the same weight that I'd been doing before, or maybe not too much of an increase in that weight. And then I did a drop set where I did about 50% of the first weight that I was using, and then went to failure on that, which I think ended up being about 6 or 8 reps. Then after that went on to hip adductors. So there's two ways of doing these. There's abductors and there's adductors. A good way to remember which ones are which, if you think of the word add, that is bringing something together and adding something, so like with a maths sum. So with adductors, you're bringing your legs together, so that's the exercise that you would have seen me do there, and abductors is where you're doing the opposite and you're opening your legs up. They're also called good girls and bad girls, so I was doing the good girls in this workout. Then went on to some unilateral hamstring curls, so keeping the arms on the pad, keeping the quads on the other pad, and just really getting a nice isolation on the hamstring movement. I started with 10 kg either side, which was doable, but I was kind of struggling after the first set and figured it was better to drop the weight slightly and just really make sure that I was getting the contraction perfect and not going too heavy. Then after that went on to calves. So really for this whole workout we did one quad exercise, one for adductors, one for hamstrings, and then a superset for calves. So the superset you're seeing here, I started with an inward toe facing stance with this first machine here. So by pointing my toes inwards like this but keeping the weight on the ball of my feet still, this was going to target more of the outer head of my gastrocnemius, so of the calves. You notice with a well-developed calf muscle, there's basically two big chunks, and like there's the one on the inside that's typically bigger, and then the one on the outside that's a little bit smaller and kind of like a little ball. So by doing the inward stance, you're doing more of the outside one that is kind of more of a ball rather than the longer looking one. And then I supersetted it doing the exact opposite, so my toes are pointed out slightly more, keeping the weight still on the ball of my foot, not letting my little toe or anything like that be used to push the weight. And yeah, basically getting a full calf workout with these two exercises and supersetting them to not only increase intensity but also save a little bit of time. And then after this I went on to do cardio like I usually would. Did about 300 calories I think, because I'm still dieting, and that's the necessary cardio that I should do at the very least. So that's what went on. Hope you guys enjoyed the rest of this video, and I'll see you guys in the next clip. Alright, so I just got finished up in the gym. Did cardio as I usually would, but I also did some stretches after. In this particular gym they've got this kind of stretching cube box thing. It's basically like this metal box that fits like any person of any size really, and it's got all these different bars that you can like basically stretch and reach to in order to, you know, do your lats, stretch any other part of your back, your legs, basically every body part. There's these like feet pads as well, so after I got done with cardio, I didn't stretch before cardio because obviously I was already doing legs, so before I started the workout I had stretched them like before the first exercise, which was leg extensions, I think, which you would have just seen it in the commentary. But yeah, make sure you're stretching whatever muscle group you're training before and after. Most importantly, before and afterwards. You know, it will just help you with the DOMs the next day, and foam rolling as well. So if you don't do any of those currently, try a few of them. You might actually notice a big difference. So then comment down below whether or not you felt a difference in your workouts if you didn't do them before. Right guys, we are on the way to Tesco for one of our classic Tesco trips. Jasmine and I, if I don't crash this car.
Ow.
Okay.
Yeah, just break me, it's fine.
I'm sorry for breaking it. Yeah, we're on the way to Tesco at the moment. We're going to get some donuts because I was informed by a source, the source being the person carrying the camera currently, that Krispy Kreme's released their autumn style donuts. You know, each season they do like different types of donuts. There's ones around Halloween, there's ones around Christmas. I've never tried the Christmas ones or any of them really. We're gonna go try the autumn ones.
You're a weirdo.
Disgustingly like what? Yes, so gonna go to Tesco because there's one of those little Krispy Kreme pod things there, and let you guys know what we think of them. Do a little taste test. Do you want to show us the donuts?
That one's the maple something.
That's
the firework one, and that's the small.
The small one looks amazing. What's in all of them? This one's like
chili chocolate.
Maple. Has it got nuts on it? Or is that?
No, this one's chili chocolate. That one's the maple.
Chili chocolate.
And I'm guessing that's got the small one in it.
That's just got a hell of a lot of marshmallows and cream and just dreamy stuff in it. Yeah.
But that one looks so pretty.
What one should we try first? Should we get our Krispy Kreme napkin? I'll do it. Shall I just rip the box?
Yeah, you might as well.
You absolute man. Okay. This isn't gonna fit, is it? Okay. That'll do, kind of. And which one do you want? The pretty one? The maple one? Okay, first bite of this small one. Take a look at that there. It's dreamy. As I expected, it's got like a marshmallowy cream in the middle. It's extremely sweet.
You got icing all in your car.
There's little sparkles everywhere from your one.
Oh.
Pretty. This one wins my vote.
You've only tried
Small
one.
Yeah, but so far this one
win your vote
is
if you
amazing.
Tried any others.
I think the centre's the best part though. Look at that. God damn.
Oh.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
That's food porn right there.
Oh my god, it's so spicy.
Oh my god, it actually is. Chili chocolate. Named chili chocolate for a reason. Who makes a donut spicy?
Oh my god, it's crazy.
If you're gonna pick up some donuts from Krispy Kreme around this time of year, don't pick up the chili chocolate one. Pick up the s'mores one. This one isn't as nice.
Oh, that was a disappointing end.
You can have some of the small.
I don't want that.
The small one's amazing. The chili chocolate was a massive mistake. Anyway guys, we're gonna leave the vlog here. Hope you guys like this video, including the donut trying. Definitely get this one if you're gonna go for some donuts around autumn time. Do you reckon they'll be completely gone after autumn? Like Christmas, they'll just stop doing them?
Yeah, because they'll bring out their Christmas range.
Don't miss your chance to get a s'mores donut. Right, see you guys in the next video.